It's the Vegas Voice. Scams, schemes, and senior safety. Everything you need to know to avoid becoming a target of elder scams. Now, here's your host, the publisher of the Vegas Voice, Dan Roberts.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special segment of Scams, Schemes, and Senior Safety. I'm Dan Roberts, publisher of the Vegas Voice, and our goal is to inform you of all the bad stuff that surrounds our lives when we answer the telephone or reply to emails. As you can see, I'm very lucky to be joined by the president of the Vegas Voice and my pill, that's partner in love and life, Rana Goodman.
Hello, everybody.
As viewers who read our magazine know, my Rana was so close to becoming a scam victim. It was a puppy scam, and luckily, we eventually realized what was occurring and escaped any financial misfortune. So let's begin. Rana, how did it start?
It started when I lost my two dogs that I'd had for 13 years within a month of each other, and I was devastated.
I know.
Yeah. And
the dogs' names were?
The dogs were Muffin, was my little Bichon.
Yeah.
And my huge doodle was named Daisy Doodle. And I said I was going to try and live without a dog for a while. That lasted maybe a month.
Yeah, I know.
And I started roaming all the shelters, all the dog pounds, all the rescues, trying to find a Shih Tzu or one that looked like a Shih Tzu.
And how did you go about finding something?
Well, I kept looking, like I say, and then I started scrolling on Facebook. I usually check there every day to see if any friends have left me messages. And something, I don't remember what, but something got me to pull up a Shih Tzu page, which is for Shih Tzu lovers, people that own them, what have you. Because I had one years ago, and they're great dogs. I really wanted to have another one, and they're small. I didn't think I could handle another dog the size of Daisy anymore. At first, there were people talking about that they had, don't look at this page, there are scams going on. People are trying to sell you Shih Tzu puppies, and they don't ever deliver. But then I found a lot that were talking about two particular women that they said were terrific. If you talk to them, they're very helpful. They delivered the puppies as promised, and on like that. So,
and you found?
I found
a perfect dog.
Yes.
A perfect puppy, and you were going to call him or her Hershey.
I was going to call her. I wanted a female, Hershey. It was a chocolate-colored Shih Tzu that was just adorable. And I contacted the woman that said she owned it, and she said, as a matter of fact, she had 5 puppies available. You know
what? And wait, let me add one thing. When you did some research on her, you read the reviews on her.
The reviews were wonderful. They were all great.
Okay, so that's why you went forward also.
I felt comfortable because so many different people at different points in time were all talking about this one lady.
Right, okay, so that you found this Hershey.
Right.
And you were all set, right?
Right. Well, she sent me pictures of the 5 puppies she had. One of them was Hershey.
One of them was Hershey.
Yeah.
Okay, but then when you told the person that you'll take the dog, they stopped you and said you had to sign an official form. Talk a little bit about that.
We talked back and forth for a little over a month, and I was beginning to feel very comfortable with this person. And she talked about her family. Her mother was sick. They lived in northern Nevada, all this kind of thing. So I was beginning to feel very comfortable. One side of my brain saying, any person can be on Facebook with other names and be writing these reviews. But I thought, no, this lady seems nice. The other people are recommending her. I'm just going to roll with it and see what happens. And we talked about Hershey, and she said it would be no problem. She would have him, have her rather.
Oh, no, wait.
Delivered
But before you even do the delivery, you jumped ahead because in order for you to get Hershey.
No, I'm just going to talk about that.
You had to sign the form. Go ahead.
That's when she said, when we came up with a name, and Hershey was the one that I wanted to have. That's when she said, okay, what I'm going to do to show you my faith in you, I'm going to send you ownership papers and we'll transfer that now. So I thought, oh, this is good.
And so
Okay.
we signed it, and that was
So-
the official form.
Right. I looked at it casually, and I see AKC registered and all this kind of stuff that you expect to see on there. I didn't see the things I should have seen, which I didn't expect to see.
Okay, but now let's get to the last day when the scam really got introduced, and we now know that we couldn't do it. What happened the day the dog was supposed to be delivered?
The day the dog was to be delivered, she sent me a text message early in the morning. I think when my phone I keep in the kitchen so that it doesn't wake us up in the night. And I looked at it, and it was around 1:30 in the morning. She had sent this text saying her mother was very ill in the hospital. She wasn't going to be able to bring her down. But don't worry, she has a professional delivery service that will deliver the puppy.
All right, now, and in order to do that, here's how the scam unfolded.
Right. In order to do that, according to state law, the puppy has to be delivered in an air-conditioned crate.
Mm-hmm.
And I can either rent the crate or buy the crate. If I wanted to rent it, I believe the charge was $750.
That's correct.
If I wanted to buy it, it was $950. So I texted back and I said, this doesn't make sense. You don't have to deliver the dog. Give me an address. We will get in the car right now and drive up to Northern Nevada and get it.
But one of the things that it caught my attention was, even though it was $750 or so, they told you that when the dog was delivered, you get a 90% refund. You recall that?
No, we get a refund, not when the dog was delivered, when the crate was returned. So I asked this person, who's the delivery person for her, why I would need to either rent it or buy it when the crate wasn't coming out of his truck. Give me the puppy and goodbye.
But
I'll give you the money for the puppy and you leave. And he says, no, we have to have the rental on the crate. That's the law. I said, okay, I have a better idea because you're not making sense. Give me an address. I will go get the puppy. It does not have to be done.
And they did not want to do that.
Kept talking circles around it, did not want to do it. So then the cute part started. The lady I had been negotiating with sends me a text and she said, I understand you not wanting to rent the crate or anything else. I've got an idea that'll take care of that. I said, what's that? And she said, if you send me a gift card for the amount of the crate, I will take him the cash. And that will take care of it because then you'll be dealing only with me, not with him.
What happened was there was a huge red flag, and it is a fatal red flag, which is that you have to pay by
gift card.
And
the first introduction of the gift card was not pay for the dog. She wanted me to send her the $750 in gift cards. She would then keep the gift cards, give the guy the cash for rental of the crate, and we'd be done. And like you say, the red flag went off big time. And I started telling her again, I don't want the puppy delivered. I don't need the puppy delivered. I will come and get it. Give me the address.
Correct. And as Rana was talking about, give me the address and we'll go up there, the thing that is always, always, always fatal is if you have to pay by
gift
cards. The Vegas Voice has been screaming about that for years. Anytime anybody wants payment via a gift card or even Bitcoin, that's a red flag. And unfortunately, we found out that the whole thing was a giant scam. But as you can see, there is a happy ending. As you can see, Rana and I have a very happy ending to this potential sad story because let me introduce Jenny. Jenny, smile for the camera.
Hello.
So, Jenny is a combination of
Shih Tzu and Bichon.
And Jenny is a very happy ending, isn't it, to this tale?
Yes, it is. Absolutely it is. Because my older daughter insisted that she wanted to get me a puppy. And I said, no, they're too expensive. I specifically want a Shih Tzu. I'll wait. And if I keep looking, I'll find one. She said, I found one. Come with me and just look at her. If you don't like her, I won't mention it again.
And if you look at the face,
You look at that face. How could anyone resist that face?
here's the thing. We now know that there are puppy scams out there. And like my Rana, she really grew attached to that picture of Hershey.
Right.
And once you get involved like that, it's very hard to say, I'm not going to do this, I'm going to walk away. But that's what we had to do.
Right.
And you know what? Here's the thing. This is so typical that we knew better and we realized after the fact. So here's what we're going to do. If you get involved in a puppy scam or you think it's a puppy scam, here's the best part. Give me a call at the telephone or at the email address below. Believe me, between yours truly and our Rana Goodman, at the very least, we will especially look at this. And if it is a scam, believe me, Rana will make their lives a living hell. And one more time, you want a 100% absolute and positive way to make sure you are never a scam victim? It's really, really easy. Delete, delete, delete. And should you receive that offer by telephone, come on, Jenny, what do?
Hang up the phone.
Hang up the phone, and hang up the phone. We'll have more scams in future segments. Until then, this is Dan Roberts and Rana Goodman, along with our new addition, Jenny, thanking you for your support of our Vegas Voice videos and our scam segments. As always, we hope that everyone stays safe, be smart, and to always, come on, Jenny,
Hang up the phone.
and slam those scams.